What's up, you guys? It's Cody. Welcome back to the channel. Now today, I'm gonna help you improve your Instagram game with just 6 simple steps. Using Instagram as a musician can be incredibly easy if you have the right tools and knowledge to make your post effective. So today, I'm gonna give you a few Instagram tricks that have really worked for me and should work for you as well. And by the end of this, not only will I have a much easier time coming up with Instagram posts, but also have much better engagement and response from your followers. So let's jump right into it. All right, my 6 Instagram tips for musicians. And tip number 1 is to smash a like down below. Seriously, it helps this video get seen by many more people and really helps out me and my channel more than you possibly know. So thank you in advance if you do that. Okay, all joking aside, tip number 1 is utilizing Facebook and Twitter sync through Instagram. Now, I'm sure you've seen this before, making an Instagram post, the option to connect Facebook and Twitter to your Instagram account. This can be incredibly helpful when you're trying to make a post and you want it to hit all of your platforms at the same time. If you aren't already doing this, I think this is a great way to help engage a broader audience with only making one post at a time. It really will cut down the amount of time you have to put into your work and get even more results out of it. However, I should warn you that this isn't always the best case. Sometimes you want a post to be dedicated to a certain type of platform. For example, the things that you post on Twitter, you're not generally going to be cross-posting to Facebook. Each platform has its own purpose, so you want to make sure that you're targeting the right audience in the right platform. So I think a really important job for you before you decide if you want to do this or not is to figure out what your demographic is on every platform. It might be the same, but it might also be very different, and you want to make sure that you cater your posts to those people. So while I think this is a great feature and something that everybody should be using, make sure that you're not just taking the easy way out and being lazy about it. Make sure that these posts are something that you want everybody to see. For example, when you do make an Instagram post, often you're going to hashtag it with a lot of different stuff. And that isn't very typical on Facebook. So if you do use this feature, go into Facebook after and delete those hashtags. You don't want it to seem like you're taking the easy way out. So utilize this feature, but make sure that you go in and do all the cleanup that you need to do and make these posts look as good as possible. All right, tip number 2, drop the boring content. I see way too often musicians that are very firm and formal in their approach to their audience. I think you need to take a more laid back approach and really just connect with these people one-on-one. I've never been a fan of the big things coming soon or new surprise headed your way. I feel like all these posts are just boring and just trying to build hype, and they're not really working. As musicians, we need to be creating posts that our audience is going to be able to engage with. Sure, it's super cool that you have a big announcement coming on Monday and we're all super excited about it, but that's not a very good post to make. That's not very fun. That's not going to capture people's attention and get them to interact with you. Instead, why not take a photo of yourself expressing your emotion and how you're feeling in that moment? Maybe it's in your living room or in your bedroom or where you wrote the song that you're announcing on Monday or whatever it is. While taking a more personal approach to this post while still sharing your news in the same way, you're going to get a lot more interaction and a lot more people are going to see your post in the long run. So drop the boring posts, get rid of all the text, post something fun about yourself, and really let your audience have fun with you. All right, tip number 3 is about how often you're posting. Now, while it's great if you can be posting every single day, you want to make sure that all of your posts have a purpose behind them. If a day rolls around and you're scrolling through your phone to try to find something you should post and don't really have anything, my suggestion is just don't post. There's nothing worse than being that person who posts for no reason, and you're actually going to lose a lot of followers this way. People are going to get tired of seeing the same old stuff, and they're going to start to feel like it's forced. You need to make sure that you're not sacrificing quality or losing any engagement through just throwing out a post there just because you didn't do anything today. Now, while I do think that posting every single day is very helpful, if you don't have the content to do so, don't push yourself. My suggestion is to spend 1 day a week planning your week's worth of social media. Figure out a goal for that week and what the purpose behind every single post is going to be. This way, when it comes time to actually make your post, you're going to not only know exactly what to be posting, but you're going to have a broader goal, and it's going to help you narrow down certain words to use or hashtags or your description. And not only is it going to make it easier for you to be posting, but you're also going to get a lot more engagement and a lot better response from everybody who sees this. All right, Instagram tip number 4 is don't be afraid to repost other people's stuff. No, I'm not saying to steal their post ideas or rip them off entirely, but what you should be doing is if someone makes a post about you, whether they're sharing a song that they like, or maybe if they've done something really cool with your music or with a design that you like, you should be sharing that with your audience. Now, not only is this free content for you that you don't even have to think about, but it's going to make the person who created this content and took the time to develop it, whether it's for you or not, it's going to make them really feel special about what they did. Not only that you like it, but that you like it so much you want to share it with the rest of the world. Now, this is going to be a really great way for you to create engagement, not only with the person's post that you're sharing, but with all of their followers as well. Almost certainly, if you repost someone's photo, they're going to share it on their story, and then all of their friends are going to have an opportunity to see it as well. So really, it's going to benefit both of you so much, and I don't see any harm in the added engagement that you're going to get from this. That leads us right into tip number 5, engagement. Now, I seriously think this is the absolute most important thing about your Instagram and all of your social media accounts in general. Every post you make, every comment you make, every time you like someone's someone's photo, you need to have in mind engagement. Our goal with social media is to help us connect with our fans. So it is so essential that we take every opportunity we can to create engagement and start a conversation with those people. Now, where I see far too many people get this wrong is they'll just do the generic,
"Oh, thanks, appreciate it, cool post, man."
And that is not helping you at all. As soon as you make a post like that, you end the conversation, you cut it right off. Your goal is to start a conversation and keep it going. You want this to go right through the comments and into your direct messages. So don't be afraid to be a little bit different and a little unique, but also make sure that you're being yourself. Especially when it comes to fans of music, they want you to be as real with them as possible. There's no need to try to be flashy and make it seem like you're the coolest band in the world, or your music's gonna blow up next week, or look at all these cool secret things we're doing. No, just show everybody what you're doing, be yourself and be authentic, and it's gonna help you and your fan base grow so much faster than you can even imagine. By engaging with people on social media, we're gonna help create very strong online relationships. That's not only gonna help our music sales and our music streams, but it's gonna help get people out to our shows who are gonna buy merch, and we're really gonna create lifelong fans from these small interactions. It's a small step to take and it really doesn't take much time. So I think one of the best things you can do is just start engaging with your fan base and really creating those relationships right now. All right, tip number 7, and I can't believe I actually have to say this, but it's a thing, people do it. And don't just post for the likes. Instagram did that thing where they took away the likes and you can't see them anymore, which I think is so helpful. I've noticed for myself, it's actually benefited my posting quite a bit. That's no longer a number I have to worry about. The likes don't matter. Nobody cares about your likes. Engagement. We're after engagement. Tip number 5, engagement. That is what is most important. Now, the problem with only trying to get likes on your social media page, and apart from it being totally superficial, but you're not gonna be in someone's mind very long. If your goal is to just get a like from them, they're gonna go through, see you, think about you for 2.5 seconds, double tap your photo and keep going. And that's all that they've thought about you that day. We wanna be on someone's mind as long as possible. The 3 seconds that we're gonna get from a like is not gonna help us. We need to extend that as long as possible. And by creating interesting posts where maybe we're posing a question or talking a little more personally about ourselves, it's gonna open us up to getting that engagement and getting these people hooked on us for longer, not just thinking about liking our photo. We wanna get them to try to comment on it or to send us a message about something we said or share it with their friends. So when we're drafting up a post, don't think, ooh, is this gonna get a lot of likes? Because that's not the goal. The goal is to be on people's mind and get them to engage back with us. We wanna build these relationships. So just focusing on likes is not gonna help you at all. There you have it, guys. 6 Instagram tips for musicians. Now, hopefully you found these very helpful, and these are some things that you're gonna be able to use in your everyday posts. It can seem very daunting at times, trying to come up with an Instagram post every single day and trying to keep up with making sure all your posts are doing well and commenting on everything. But at the end of the day, this is really gonna help you so much. So I think just by spending a little extra time, not only refining your post, but also understanding the vision and the goal of it all, is gonna help you with your results. And you're not only gonna get more followers from this, but you're gonna get a better response. And at your Instagram page, and more importantly, how many people are commenting and messaging you, is really gonna increase if you follow these simple steps. Now I'm curious, do you have any Instagram tips to share with me? Drop a comment down below and let me know. I'd really like to hear what you've been doing. As always, don't forget to drop a like down below if you found this video helpful, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on more tips just like this. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great one.